up, gang? Good morning and happy Friday to you. I have probably gotten over 600 messages from you guys on both Instagram and just messaging here on YouTube going, CK, when are you going to do another video? I'm tired of you moving. Well, bud, believe it or not, I'm still moving. And but I wanted to shoot a video for you guys just because I know for a fact everybody's getting so antsy. This is going to be titled my stock video because I've got all the parts that I need now to do the modifications, but I wanted to take a walk around outside with everything 100% stock. That way you guys can see what the difference is going to be once we do the fender delete, the new actual pipe with a cat delete on there. We're going to be putting some stomp grips on here. We're going to have some sliders put in on this side as well. We're going to do some adjustments to the actual chain. Airbox is going to be adjusted as well. And I'm going to be removing these particular side mirrors and adding some Rizomas on there. So I wanted to go ahead and just walk around. I'll tell you, even stock, the bike not only sounds good, it performs quite well. And I'll tell you this, there is a major difference between the ZX-10R and the ZX-10RR. I just want you guys to know that. One of the things that I've noticed more than anything is just the quick shifter. The quick shifter on the ZX-10R was okay. It was super lazy. Stock on this one here, holy hell, it is butter. You can't even feel it shift, let alone hear it. This particular cat is going to be coming out. We're going to be using a PC6 on this bike here for Power Commander on this side here. So we're going to be using a servo buddy on this one here versus having the ECU flash where we can eliminate that particular servo valve within the software. I'm going to try it a little bit differently. And the reason why I'm doing that, guys, is because I've been doing some research and reading. A lot of the guys that were using a PC, a Power Commander 6 on the 10RR, said they were actually able to squeeze more horsepower out of it, especially with an air ram, than they did when they actually flashed the ECU. So I've also had Chris Moore reach out to me and saying, bud, I want to get this particular bike on the channel. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and do a PC6 on this one. If I don't like it, I'm going to take the bike up to Chris and I'll have him flash the ECU. So it could be some pretty good content on that side there too, because I know he wants one of these for his page as well. But I am absolutely impressed with this bike. I'm excited to go ahead and actually get the mods in, only because this bike is going to be coming to the track with me, and I want to get it actually ready for that track day that we're going to have. But just in and of itself, stock, guys, it just looks sleek. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I could be wrong. It is a little early here. You guys really can't see the light. The sun's still rising over here, but I'm glad that the actual ceramic coating on this thing, you guys can see how liquid, look at the tank. See how liquid the ceramic coating turned out on the bike. I am really excited too about these Diablo Super Corsas. I actually really like this tire. It's very sticky when it's hot. I do love also the rims. In case you guys haven't seen this, let me see if I can turn the wheel here. But it comes stock with Marchesini forged rims. So these are amazing rims in and of itself. You can see kind of like the spoke, just the way they do this, all the CNC in here. It's just beautiful. I do love the sealed chain on the stock one here. The gearing might be adjusted over time. For right now, I'm going to keep it super stock as well. But going down to the auto blipper, this blipper right here, if you guys can see this is a different CNC machined arm than it was on the ZX-10. The ZX-10 had this like plasticky looking thing. This is full CNC. I think that has a lot to do with it. The engine work that's also been done in this bike, you can see the titanium. You can see the headers in here, the titanium headers. I'm gonna tell you, the stuff that's been done on this bike is absolutely amazing. I am impressed, obviously, with the sound of this bike, just stock. And I love that the master cylinders and everything too are all Brembo. Really nice touch. And the bike grabs pretty dang hard. And you can see, I love how the actual, when they have the RR plate on there, it just looks really sexy. But you can't really beat that green. It's a really great look. The Showa suspension on here needs to be adjusted. I know you guys probably saw when I first took it out in the neighborhood, when I came up on my curb over there, it was a rough bump. So I'm gonna have to soften it up with my mechanic when I'm on the when I'm actually chalked up and sitting on the bike. He can adjust the suspension for me. So I don't know if you guys can see the rear suspension as well. The way they have this dual spring on the side here, there's another adjustment that can be made right there as well. So I'm excited. This does not come with any rear pegs, just so you guys know. Obviously, no chick is gonna ride in the back of this bike anyway. No chick rides in the back of any of my bikes. But no pegs, don't have to worry about removing that once we take off the fender delete. I did get, just so you guys can see this too, I did get in the Yoshi pipe. So this is going to be going on. So we're putting an AT2 on that one there. This pipe is loud, very, very loud. You have to sign a waiver saying you're not going to ride it on the street. Of course I'm going to ride it on the street. Call that, it's super loud. Stomp grips are here. And for all of you guys that literally are always loving my my fender deletes, this is the only company that I use. I use New Rage. The dudes are super cool over there. Owner's a stud. I don't get paid or anything for it, but I have them on all my bikes. So, you know, I literally love having these on my bikes. They work really, really well. They're plug and play. And we're gonna be doing that to clean this one up too. Again, not such a bad thing on this one, but I just like it a lot cleaner looking. And most importantly, I like taking the weight off when those cats are removed. We're gonna lose easily about probably 8 pounds actually, 8 to 9 pounds off of the bike, just with taking that big old fat can and that cat delete. Actually, you know what, I lied, probably about 14 pounds total. So the bike's already pretty light. It's gonna get even lighter. And I absolutely love that it comes with, it's already with the cowl. Didn't have to order that at all, guys. It came stock. So again, this is the 100% 2023 ZX-10RR stock video. Just so you guys know too, I talked about it in my last video when I was riding on the POV. Everyone's always asking me, CK, why did you buy the 2023 when you knew the 2024 lineup was coming out? I just want you to know that the only difference that they did for 2024 was made on the race side of this particular bike, and it's called the VAI, the variable air intake. The VAI on this one was adjusted, but this is the thing, you have to have a actual race ECU installed on the bike in order to take full advantage of that particular feature. It's not something you're going to use in the street. In fact, that valve is going to be closed when you're street riding and would only be opened up with the race ECU once you're in race mode on the bike. So let's go ahead and take a stock sound here. I'm gonna do a cold start, guys. I have not started this bike in quite a bit because I literally have been moving and my lazy butt has not been riding, but that's what it looks like. Stock. You can see it only has 13 miles. Let's see if it starts up. Ooh, that was a slow one. Pretty slow start, man. Weak battery. I might have to take it for a little spin. Let's see, it's just cold as heck. Hopefully the mic is picking up on that. I actually need to start all of my bikes because I haven't really ridden them yet. Let's go start the Ducati too while we're at it. We'll do a little bit of some channel today. Let's make sure we can get a little start here. All right. Loud. Here is too. We're gonna start this is the R1, it's my race bike. Woo! Love that sound. Let's go start up the R1. Lots of videos. So anyway, guys, ZX-10RR, this is the bike I am the most excited about to get all the mods on there, and I think it's gonna look phenomenal. So other than that, guys, I really, really appreciate you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Be safe. This weekend here at the beach is the it's the Carolina Country Music Fest. So people are gonna be partying like crazy. So be careful if you're out riding, guys. All my locals, a lot of people are gonna be super drunk out there. So be very, very careful. But look at those eyes. She's ready to roll. He wants to go and play, man. Check that front end out. Super sexy, right? Can't get enough of these things. Woo! Anyway, love you guys. CK out.